What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. So, if you haven't heard, ICE killed 2 more innocent people back to back, basically. Back to back. 2 more innocent people. Wasn't even the people they were looking for. Matter of fact, the people they were looking for wouldn't have deserved to be killed either. But we currently have an secret army of unprofessional, unqualified, fat, bald white men running around with masks that's been given the power of authority to harass Latinos. Any Latino. Straight facial recognition. Straight racial discrimination. Like, they look at you, if you look Latino, you are a criminal. Just automatically. Automatically. And so black folks, we're used to this shit, right? Because this is what mid-white, fat, bald men do, right? When given artificial power. They kill. Weak people kill. That's what they do, right? Innocent people. It's not a fair fight, right? They gang up. They squad up in little posses and shit, right? And so now, 2 innocent people killed in front of their family. Imagine what kind of human being could murder somebody in front of a child while a child is screaming, "Daddy," in front of their family. That's how evil, that's what kind of evil we're dealing with here. Real, actual evil. More evil than what you see in the movies. This is real evil. And it's specifically targeting you Latinos. Doesn't even matter if you're legal. Because these people were legal. Everything they were doing was above board. They were legal. They had no issues. They were minding their own brown-ass businesses. When these white people intruded into their lives and stole fathers, providers, husbands from an entire family. And they're getting away with it. They're not going to jail. They're not being held accountable. The system is trying to sweep it under the rug. Now, we black folks, we sit back, we observing it, and we're like, yeah, we recognize that, obviously, right? Like, obviously, we recognize it, right? Obviously, we recognize it, right? So I'm asking, do you Latinos recognize it now? Or are you still voting for Donald Trump? Huh? Are you going to remain politically ignorant now to know who it is you've been supporting? Because keep in mind, you asked for this. Well, not all of y'all. About, I think what, 60% of y'all asked for this? A great majority of y'all asked for this. This is what you wanted. Right? Keep in mind, you made the decision for the 3rd time. The first time. Okay, I'll give you the first time. I'll give you the first time. Y'all did it again the 2nd time. And then y'all went out and did it again the 3rd time. After knowing what he did the first time. Did y'all forget what he did the first? Did TikTok mess y'all heads up so bad that you can't just remember the first term of Donald Trump? Did y'all forget that the first term of Donald Trump, hundreds of thousands of people died because of him? Did y'all forget? I think it was more than 100. I think it was like 1 million people died because Donald Trump is responsible for the death of millions of Americans already. His first term. First term. But your TikTok mind forgot all of that. You say, yeah, Donald Trump, good businessman. Yeah, that he likes us. When did Trump ever indicate that he liked you other than wanting you to scrub his golden toilet? Ever. So now that you know, right, that you will never be white. Even if you are a white, European, native Spanish-speaking Central or South American, guess what? To the Anglo-Saxon, English-speaking European Americans, you do not count. You ain't getting the Italian privileges. You ain't getting the Irish privilege to get integrated. No. As long as you speak Spanish, you are the enemy to English speakers. Doesn't matter if you are actually European like them, because some of y'all are. You've never been entered into the club. You Spanish-speaking Europeans and you goddamn English-speaking Europeans have always been mortal enemies. That's a historical fact. But anyway, I'm just hoping that, at least the brown ones, the Native Americans pretending to be conquistadors, you Afro-adjacent NATO mestizo, y'all non-white. I hope y'all get it now. I don't know how many times you got to get knocked over the head before you move out the way. How many times do black people got to tell you, hey, you might want to step to the left. You know? And just because we say step to the left, you step to the right. And then wonder why things are happening. So what you gonna do now? You gonna step to the left? I mean, it's up to y'all, because y'all gotta unify against this. Y'all need brown unification. I wanna see Latinos unify as a group of people to fight against white supremacy. I wanna see the power of the brown community unify and fight against white supremacy, and us black people will stand right here and cheer you on, I promise you. We support you from right here. And we want to see the power, the true power of the Latino community, of the brown community, to fight against white supremacy. Reach into your power and pull that out, and let's see what you can do. Anyway, you tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Secretary Mullins said that his goal was to get the department off the front page of the news. Well, you're back on the goddamn front page now. ICE agents shot and killed 2 more innocent people in broad daylight. In both cases, the people they shot and killed weren't even the people they were looking for. In both cases, they shot and killed people who were on their way to work in front of their families. How many more innocent people have to be killed in broad daylight? How many more children have to watch their parents shot to death by masked men too cowardly to show their faces? When will this madness stop? When he took his position, Secretary Mullins said that his goal was to get the department off the front page of the news. Well, you're back on the goddamn front page now with 2 innocent people gunned down in broad daylight. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It is total chaos.
NBC News has learned that ICE is telling all officers to temporarily stop pursuing people in vehicles. That's according to 1 current and 2 former senior Department of Homeland Security officials. It comes just 24 hours after a shooting involving ICE in Biddeford, Maine, that left a 26-year-old Colombian national dead. It marks the 2nd fatal shooting involving ICE in just 1 week.
I want to read you a quote that I just got from one of those senior DHS officials. When I asked about when this policy might be lifted, when they might start vehicle stops again, if there's a date attached to it, they told me there's no timeline, but that it is to give the agency time to evaluate, quote, the incidents, meaning the 2 fatal shootings that occurred within 1 week of each other, to determine what additional training is needed to reduce the negative outcomes we are seeing. Kate, I can't tell you what a change it is for someone inside DHS to be saying that, for them to be putting this policy in place. Do you think about back to January with the 2 incidents that killed 2 U.S. citizens in Minneapolis? There was a quick rush to say that those citizens had done something wrong. Even last week, they talked about the man who was killed in Houston using his weapon as a vehicle. They have not said that this man, the Colombian who was killed in Biddeford, Maine, was using his weapon as a vehicle. And now they are saying that it may be an issue of training and talking about the negative outcome of these incidents, saying it is an issue of ICE needing better training.
Every accusation is a confession. I will not elaborate.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. What is that? That's open.
Oh, it's a goblin. It's nasty.
No.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.